Hi everybody, and happy Saturday. Hope you're having a beautiful day. We had torrential rains, and now it's stopped raining, but it's still cloudy. Perfect thrift day, don't you think? And yesterday I stopped in Music Connection, got some really fun stuff, and actually found something really great in the thrift today, something that I'm really into. What else? Let's see. Easter's on the way. It's almost here. Record store day is on the way. Can't wait. I was talking about record store day with Jim last night. Drinking a Strella, remember? One of my favorites. All right, first up, very first, we're listening in the background to Jean-Luc Ponty, one of my very favorites. This is from the album Cosmic Messenger. Love him. All right, stopped in the thrift yesterday real quick, and all I found was this, but it's such a beautiful thing. It is a full-sized Mexican milagro. Isn't it beautiful? They're always put on the altars for healing purposes, and I have tiny milagros from Mexico, and I put them on pins, like when someone's in the hospital or something. You put, like my dad had his knee replaced, and he was having heart issues at the same time, so I put the heart milagro and the leg milagro on a little pin and pinned it to him. And this is a full-size Sacred Heart milagro with a mirror. Very beautiful. I love it. Love it so much. All right, record Music Connection. I got Frightening Lightning's The Munsters cars. Both Munsters cars are here. Dragula and the Munsters coach. Awesome. Like Hot Wheel size. I think my brother said that's 1/48. Unbelievable. Love them so much. Okay, also from Music Connection, I got this great Social Distortion. Love them. And this one has them doing Ring of Fire. So that's really fun. These are all brand new. Brand new with the exception of the two Bowies. One Step Beyond the Chocolate Watch Band. Beautiful stuff. It says Collector's Edition. High quality colored vinyl. I don't know what color it is. I didn't open it yet. Brand new. Beautiful Carl Perkins The Sun Singles Collection. Brand new, sealed. Beautiful stuff. This great Bowie picture disc interview. Very interesting, and somebody put inside a Rolling Stone cover with Bowie, and there's also another picture from a magazine of Bowie in there. Very fun. I was listening to this last night. It was just awesome. I love listening to Bowie talk. And this 12-inch, this is a promo only. This was for radio stations only. This is Tin Machine, Under the God and Sacrifice Yourself are the two songs on here. The other side is an interview with Tin Machine for radio play. And it says here, Under the God is from the album cassette and CD, Tin Machine, and Sacrifice Yourself was on the cassette and CD only. It was not on the album, so that's pretty interesting for radio stations. I got 3 beautiful Iggy Pop pieces that Jim said he just found in the back and put out. And this, you know, I love Iggy. This is Blah Blah Blah. This one has Real Wild Child on it. Really fun. This beautiful thing, Iggy Pop's Zombie Birdhouse. Really fun. And this is just beautiful. It's called Mule Skinner. And it starts out with Mule Skinner Blues. It has Lust for Life, The Idiot. This is on Tropo Records. I believe this is a bootleg. So that's a really beautiful Iggy piece. Very into that. I was listening to that last night. The amazing Bozio, Levin and Stevens, The Blacklight Syndrome 2-record set. Terry Bozzio, one of my favorite drummers in the world. And all three of these guys are just amazing musicians. And Bozzio, I had seen him perform. I think I talked about this once before. Maybe it was on a podcast. Bozzio, amazing drummer. We went to see him perform at Guitar Center in Paramus, and he was just a little tiny, skinny little guy with the biggest drum set I've ever seen, even bigger than the drum set my brother had in the 80s hair bands. Huge drum set, and he performed Zappa's Black Page, which was so complex that the entire page looked black with notes. So they called it the Black Page, and Bozzio performed it there at Guitar Center. We were blown away. Beautiful, beautiful instrumental music right here. Progressive, beautiful stuff. Complex, which you know I love. All right, that was Music Connection. Now this morning, I went in the thrift because I had to go to the dollar store, and they're right next door. I needed those metal tins that you cook in or store stuff in, and you could reheat them up in the, just makes everything easier and less dishes to clean, Okay, today in the thrift I found Rainforest by Walter Wanderley. This is great. I mean, Carm talked about this record once, and I went on eBay and I bought a copy from Florida, and the post office destroyed it. It never even made it out of Florida. The guy emailed me right away and said they basically broke the thing in half. That was this record. So I found it in the thrift today. I was so excited because Walter Wanderley is just amazing. And I found a really nice copy of Fiedler and the Boston Pops Play the Beatles. I have a copy, but it's like a beat up, water damaged cover, and this is really clean. I'm not crazy about Fiedler, but I love the Beatle covers. Fiedler I find to be boring. Okay, I found this beautiful box, this sectioned box. It had tape, very old tape on the sides that said wine, and I believe there was 3 of them, and I believe probably was in an old Italian guy's garage who made his own homemade wine, and he would store the bottles in these beautiful boxes, probably that he made, because the insert comes out. Just beautiful. I love it. Love the patina on old wood. This is just a gorgeous thing. I didn't need all 3 of them. I only needed 1. And what I'm going to do with this is keep it in the kitchen with my various olive oil, canola oil, my balsamic vinegar, my different vinegars and oils that I cook with. I'm going to keep in here. I think that's really neat. I love it. $2.99. And my very favorite thing of the day, it was still in its box. This is crazy now. Well, most of you, many of you, know that I collect Ouija boards, antique Ouija boards, all kinds of Ouija boards. And I have them hanging in the living room on the wall. Well, today I found the pink Ouija board that I've heard so much about, but since I don't really go to toy stores, I've never seen one. Always wanted it. It blows a lot of people's minds because it's a Ouija board for little girls. That's kind of scary unless you're a peculiar child like I was. And the back says, girls have questions, Ouija has the answer. Unless, of course, you unleash a demon spirit, right? So it was still in its box, brand new. I bet you the kid got it for a birthday or something. Somebody brought it for a birthday party. And then the mother said, I'm not keeping that in my house, because people are very freaked out by Ouija boards. But this one is so magical. It was all brand new, still in the box. Look, this one has a carrying case, a Ouija carrying case. I love it. Mystifying Oracle, Ouija, been around forever, I believe since the 20s. And Ouija itself, the actual Ouija board brand, Spirit boards have been around since the 1800s, and but I believe Ouija started, the, what do you call it, Parker Brothers Ouija started in the 20s. Awesome. All right, zip it open, and inside we have our pink Ouija board. Very girly Ouija board, very fun. The paper, the paper is still there, keeping it fresh and new. And the planchette is here too, in a little, what do you call it, pocket. Let's see. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I love it so much. What a find. All the little packaging is still there, and there's a little back in here, there's a paper, I guess, telling you what to do. This is a Parker Brothers release, the pink one. Very fun. How to play, how to conjure up the spirits. Very interesting. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I was so excited about that. And to have the carrying case too, because I could use that for anything, right? Or I could carry any of my Ouija boards in there. Beautiful. Just amazing. And I love the bag. Isn't that fun? What a find. So the thrift store has been pretty good to me lately. I've been finding some really fun stuff. And that makes me happy, because for a while there really was nothing coming in. And I guess it was the bad weather. People weren't donating. They weren't getting trucks, whatever, for whatever reason. But I'm so happy that people are still bringing great things to the thrift. So, I hope you're all happy, healthy, and having a magical life. Enjoying everything that you do. Getting out there and doing fun things, because now the weather's going to get warm. And there's plenty that we can do outside. I'm not real sure I'm going to make it to the antique phonograph show for the April show. But I'll definitely be going, of course, with Raymond in October. But I don't think I can swing it at the beginning of April. I think it's April 9th. 9th or 10th. But I think it's going to rain. They say rain, but this is way too early for them to say. And I just want to say, there's so many things I want for Record Store Day that I might just have to skip it and save the money for Record Store Day, because they're really putting out a lot of good stuff. So we'll see. And like I said, every year the same thing happens in April. We have the Antique Phonograph Show, we have the end of the Knox auction, and we have Record Store Day. It's killer. It's a killer month for collectors, let me tell you. But what are you going to do? It is what it is, right? Anyway, that's about it for me. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Saturday. I love you all. I'll talk to you very, very soon.